At the autumnal equinox, the majority of dragons descend into the sea where they hibernate for 6 months. At the vernal equinox, dragons leave the sea and ascend again into the clouds. Destructive typhoons and equinoctial hurricanes along the coast in the spring and autumn are caused by the disturbance of the waters when the great animals thus enter or leave their maritime home. This is how mythology has tried to explain the weather patterns in the past. But what do we know now about the Asian summer monsoon?
So Asian monsoon has been known by local people, by scientific community for a long time, a century at least. It's being known as a weather pattern, and people see the rainfall, see the wind direction change. And only recent years, we found that instead of just dropping things down, actually changed what's going up.
One of the questions that arose is, well, this is an interesting system, but what impact does it have on the larger atmosphere?
The Asian summer monsoon brings not only thunderstorms and rain, but also deep convection that can transport air and particles from the surface upward. This can have important effects on the composition and chemistry of the atmosphere, as these gases and particles produced down here at the surface interact with each other and with the upper layers.
So the Asian monsoon system starts from May to September, but the peak of this process we can see is going to be in July and August.
You start seeing these enhancements, and the circulation basically confines the emissions within this region, which has a large population and increasing emissions. Within this region that sort of allows for some chemistry that doesn't happen in other places, as well as this very intense deep convection that can take those surface emissions and loft them to very high altitude.
So this is a huge circulation. So stuff comes up in thunderstorms and then cycles around this. That stuff moves around. It's like watching a weather system wobble around and pull back and forth. But it comes over Korea and Japan. And so we're using high altitude aircraft to measure that stuff as it moves over the Korea-Japan region.
In order to study the effects of this transported material, we have to look and go way up in the atmosphere.